Louise Harrison's death was announced on her Facebook page as tributes continue to pour in. She is the sister of famed musician and Beatles legend George Harrison. Louise had reportedly been receiving care at a hospice in Florida before her death. Marty Scott, a member of the Liverpool Legends, shared the news on Louise's Facebook page today. It read, "Since the day I met her, my life was changed forever. It was just a few weeks after George passed and it started a whirlwind of change in my entire world." Marty continued, "We spent so much time together and traveled to so many places. She was a huge part of my life and did so many things for me and Liverpool Legends." He finished his tribute by saying, "There are so many great memories and they will always keep me smiling every time I think of her. Louise had the biggest heart." In the lengthy tribute, Marty said Louise died on Monday painlessly and peacefully. "She'd give the shirt off her back if you needed one. She made so many people happy in her very unique life. Her story really deserves to be told someday," he added. Marty said he was able to say goodbye to Louise a couple of weeks ago and added that her memory will always live on with all of us. He concluded, "Rest in peace and your memory will always live on with all of us." Fans and relatives continue to share tributes across social media acknowledging her death as they offered their condolences. Her brother George died in November 2001 after battling cancer. Ulrika Jonsson slams arrogant Prince Andrew after awkward encounter. Latest ageless Jane Fonda wows in snakeskin print after cancer battle. Pictures. Ricky Gervais left taken aback by Rylan Clark's appearance. Eurovision. Louise helped to promote the Beatles in the early 60s and wrote to radio and TV stations to help the band break into the American music scene. She was the eldest of 4 siblings, with George being the youngest, and their 2 other brothers Harry and Peter Harrison, who died of cancer in 2007. The brothers, who both worked for George as groundskeepers at an estate he purchased in England in 1974, had shunned the limelight. Louise is credited for promoting the Beatles to media outlets in the US, attempting to helping the band crack America. Her efforts got the band's song From Me to You played on a radio station in Illinois, which is one of the first known instances of the band hitting airwaves in the United States, according to the Daily Mail. She spent most of her life in the Midwest, moving to Illinois with her first husband back in the 1950s. Later in life, she moved out to California and then to Branson, Missouri. She published an autobiography entitled, My Kid Brothers Band A. K.A. The Beatles, in 2014. George provided her with a $2,000 per month allowance beginning in 1980, according to the Daily Mail. However, about a year after George's death, she was reportedly cut off, the publication reports. George was reportedly worth more than $300 million at the time of his death.